Right, so it's the second part of our long play of Stronghold Crusader HD. We're running through the historical campaigns in this long play. That will probably extend to an appraised list of some of the trail stuff, but it's so many skirmish maps, I don't think that would be particularly interesting to play through all of them, so I think we'll get a bunch of recommended ones, and then maybe, just maybe, give a serious crack at Crusader Extreme, which I took a brief look at earlier, and it's a case of you start a mission and within a minute there are hundreds of enemy soldiers raining down on you. Pretty exciting, to be honest, even if it's not the comfy Stronghold experience. But that's a concern for future Jake. We've already completed the call to arms, so now we're going to get going with the Saladin's Conquest.
1174 AD, Sultan Nureddin dies, and Saladin assumes control of his Arabian Empire. Before he can recapture the region's conquered cities, Saladin must deal with problems at home. The vast majority of the cities previously under Nur al-Din's rule accept Saladin as their new leader, but a few remain dissident. Damascus is one of the main cities that has rejected Saladin's rule.
Assemble the army and march on to Damascus. Bring those rebels to order as an example to the rest, using all the resources at your disposal.
Oh, gladly. Right, now we get to control the Arabian units. We have the Slinger. We saw those. They seem really cheap and really crappy. Arabian bows, similar to European counterparts, cheap to hire, sounds good. And the battering ram, we know all about those. The battering ram amuses me because as I was fiddling around with it earlier, when you select it and use it, they'll speak in tongues like this. But then if you exit it, you'll find it's just really good bilingual Scotsmen who are the engineers. I like that a lot. But not nearly as much as I like having an operational battering ram. Good, it's good to go. Right, we have to take back this. What was it, Damascus? I don't know, something like that. Honestly, it doesn't look like it'll be much of a problem. Where are all their units right now? The way I see it, they'll be weak if we attack from this angle, so we shall do exactly that. I mean, this does not look like anything along the lines of smoky bacon. God, sieging down the pagan Stronghold 1. It's one of the hardest strategy things I've ever had to do, both as a child and as a man. Jake, when will we see some more of Port Royale 4? When Port Royale 4 is a game worth playing. I don't want to sound too harsh on it, but it was such a letdown as a release. So I won't be giving it the time of day until there are some remarkable improvements. On the plus side though, they just announced patch 1.2, which does look like it's going to be addressing some of the faults in the game. But in my eyes there's quite a few. Oh Christ, we're getting attacked already? Well, run up and just smash their days. And then you go and attack from there. You're going to bring up the rear. I don't even want to bother with these folks. If I can stay out of their range, all the better. And then I can take to the walls and then take over. Slingers look like really cheap crap units to mass up early and obliterate enemies with. But the way I see it, just get a good number of archers on the walls and you'll have them down as well. We're not even being attacked by these guys because they lack the range. What that tells me is that you are in a good position to bring down this and then we can take to the walls ourselves. Oh yeah, down they go. Can you guys actually attack that? Okay, it doesn't look like you can. In fact, we're able to attack them from there. That's not even fair. Well, I'm not here to play fair. I'm here to win. Where did the challenge go, though? Somebody said, you know, are you playing it in hard mode? There is no hard mode. There's no difficulty options at all. Right, we'll bring down the tower, and then we will flood in and have this place down. In extreme HD. Yeah, that's for the challenges. Unfortunately, that You know what, I bet we could just take them by standing here and flinging our pebbles at them all day. Oh, they know what we're up to. This is just me being impatient. But there's nothing wrong with being impatient. Alright, that's that down, no problem. Credit to them though, they took out my archers. Oh, right, here they come. Just try and sortie me. Stones for days. Wonder if we can throw stones at them from here. All we have to do is eliminate all the units though.
What needs doing? Setting up now.
Go for it, Scott. Okay, no, we're just murdering their poor civilian populace. We'll run up these walls instead then. There's nothing remotely fair about this.
The enemy are vanquished.
Well, here's hoping I don't have to continue that same map though. Made a pig's ear of it just because I was impatient. But hey, nice victory scene. A little short-lived though. I really liked the back and forth you had in Stronghold 1. Seems that's forfeited in favour of this.
Reynald of Kerak plunders rich Arab merchantmen in the shipping lanes of the Red Sea, thereby breaking the Europeans' truce. Saladin responds by laying siege to his castle.
Reynald is hosting a wedding party in his castle's keep. Lay siege to the castle and tear down the cathedral to show our intent. There's no time to capture the city, as reinforcements from Jerusalem are already on their way. Instead, teach him a lesson by bringing down the cathedral in the eastern part of Kerak.
Oh, I will. What do we have access to here? Assassins. As I recall, they were in Stronghold 2. A merc that I think was invisible to the enemy for a long time and could sail over walls. Anyway, yeah, grappling hooks, climb enemy walls, capture enemy gatehouses. Arabian units can be hired from the mercenary post. Arabian swordsmen. Not as well armoured, but a little quicker. Very well then. Let's immediately slow things down and see what we have. We're not building. No, we're just straight up besieging. Where is the cathedral? Oh, there it is. Should be pretty easy to take down as long as we take to the walls. Right, what do I have? Oh, significantly fewer forces this time. Only 3 assassins, right? Well, I think the assassins are going to be key to this. I want the assassin up over that wall. Ooh, they got some swordsmen over there. That I can put to use. Get over there, folks. Preferably in a way that does not attract the attention of their fairly high up units there. Time till defeat's rolling along as well. Their swordsmen could be of concern for me. But they also might not. Let's feel this one out. I'm really glad that the Arabian swordsmen move that bit faster. The European ones are so agonizingly slow. I'll say something about these missions. They feel so short compared to that in Stronghold 1. I'm left wondering why. Right, get up there. If we can pelt these swordsmen to death, that'll give free rein for our assassin to take the gatehouse, and then our swordsman can... Is there a way up here? There is not a way up there. Right, well, swordsman, don't waste your time over there. You gotta make this march. Okay, good, I can pelt them. Oh, but we do get shot. Right, take a step back then. I am not in the mood for being shot by crossbowmen. They are obscenely strong units. Can you, however, get up there without being swordsmaned?
نحييك.
The swordsman should be able to withstand the pelting of, what's that, 4 or 5 crossbowmen? Alright, up you go. My question is, do you get noticed by these guys or not? They are pelting, but maybe not pelting as well as they should. Come on, assassin man. Oh, he's got a little exclamation point. Maybe he's been noticed. Oh, he got really noticed. Okay. Well, that's not so good. Right. I'm thinking of going all in then.
نقف على استعداد.
When in doubt, just throw my everything at a problem. Didn't realize the assassins were so... Ooh. They almost certainly need to take those, take this. But hopefully they'll be busy with other units, and that'll give me time to go and take this. Yeah, those crossbows are gonna hurt, and hurt badly. Alright, try and get up there whilst everybody else is a little bit distracted. Should take you a while, so try... Maybe I'm trying a bit early, but oh well. Oh no. Oh no, maybe a bit too keen. Alright, just get over there as soon as possible. And I'll get my rapidly reducing number of swordsmen over there. Alright. Get over there. How good are you at shanking crossbowmen? Can't even tell, but my swordsmen are on the way now, so it should be okay. Oh wow, not too shabby. Oh, not too shabby at all. Well, if that's how it's gonna go, I think it's time that we level that cathedral. Swordsmen will hopefully not make it over to my slingers. We do have quite a few of them. Under the cover of darkness. There we go. Ah, come on, I bet we could take the whole place. Reinforcements from Jerusalem, don't make me laugh. Bring them on as well. Alright, I can't imagine that cathedral's going to stand up to all of our swordsmen, but we'll soon find out. Any amount of massed units can usually bring down a building in no time. Ha 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 ha. Easily done. Perhaps even too easily.
After successfully bruising Reynald's pride, Saladin leaves Kerak, marching north to Aleppo as reinforcements pour in from Jerusalem to rescue the wedding guests. The city of Aleppo has thus far resisted Saladin's rule with help from European troops from Antioch.
Bring Aleppo to its knees using the slave army supplied by the local emir. The city is heavily fortified, and you will have to plan carefully to fight your way through its 2 gates.
Well, that'll be a change, because I haven't had to do a lot of planning thus far. Slave is new to me, though. Cheapest units in the game, they're armed with a flaming torch. If they get through your defenses, can reduce your castle to a smouldering heap of rubble. Okay. Okay. Oh, are these them? Okay, so I have 161 slaves right here. Get together.
سنقوم بذلك.
Very few slingers. I'm under attack, haven't I? I feel like I am.
أمرك.
Right, well, that being the case, let's see what there is. I reckon what I have to do is sneak in some way, somehow, and set fire to all of these buildings to take out the swordsman quite easily. I don't have a time limit, but my goal is to kill the enemy lords. I don't necessarily have to kill everyone, but I mean, come on, if we're here, we might as well kill everyone. Right. Trying to look at the best approach here. They've got some nice natural defenses. Even if I sneak in through here, I'd have to go around and taste some bitter crossbowman fire. I don't have any archers on my side, so range is not on my side. Then again, if I rushed in with the slaves, I could set the fire here and it wouldn't really matter how many. Those crossbow units are too few to make a difference. So they have only two thingamajiggers there. I don't know if 26 stone slingers will be enough to deal with that, but it might. Still need to kill the enemy lords. I don't want to use up all of my assassins. They could be quite useful yet.
هيا بدون مشكلة.
نقف على استعداد.
I'm almost certainly attacking from that end, though. I'm not scared of barely any crossbowmen. Only 3 of them. They'll never deal with 161 slaves. The Saladin campaign is basically Assassin's Creed. I haven't played Assassin's Creed, so the comparison is lost on me. But that's not going to stop me blindly saying yes. Get yourself up there under the cover of darkness. My stone slingers here will eat up the shots. Interesting path you're taking. I don't like it. I'm not confident these stone slingers will be enough. That's a terrible, terrible place to have to attack from down on the ground, but they will have to try. At least they'll direct all those attacks, whilst my assassins make their way up, hopefully. Ranged units tend to be a priority target. Well, we are doing some damage. We might actually take them down. I was planning on the assassins doing the actual kill, whilst the others just took the attention. Are they actually getting up there? So, oh, well, yeah, some of them are, although they are noticed. These guys are almost dead, though. Okay, what I want to do is bring this wall down. There we go. The worst assassins in history, just standing out there, not even trying to hide. There we go, that should be the end of these guys. Easily done. Right. Now, there are thankfully some stairways over here. I'm gonna have my my swordsman bring the walls down. And we have all the time in the world, so we can just speed up and have them mash it. Yep, you can smack swords against the walls and bring the walls down. An original Stronghold staple right there. Oh yeah, those bakeries are going up, and as we see, I think those are actually bakeries. Wonderful. Let's have a look at this from another angle. There we go. Oh wow, that wall is long gone. Right, let's not smudge the finish here. We know how to do this. Or do we? Am I not able to go there? Is there something in the way? The wall appears to be larger than I thought, sir. Huh. Right, well that was not as planned. Are all of these walls then elevated? Yeah, maybe they are. Okay, I have a different approach. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but we'll do it anyway. I'm gonna get all my assassins up here and take the gatehouse. And then I will flood in with the slaves through there. It's gonna be a terrible waste of my assassins, though. I wanted to save them for over here. Man, my massive strategic brain wasted on this mission.
نحن على استعداد. مهمة سهلة.
Go get him killed.
أؤمرنا.
A small detachment of slaves should be enough to take the place over.
مولاي يا مولاي.
أين الحركة؟ ما هو رهانك؟ الشفرة هادة.
ما هو رهانك؟
Alright, I believe the gatehouse is ours and opened up, so now let's go and... oh dear, oh dear. No, stand your ground and stay up there, please.
ما هو رهانك؟
سنقوم بذلك.
أؤمرنا. نعم أيها الحكيم.
Uh-oh, this is not going as planned.
نعم أيها الحكيم.
Do they not set fires the way I think they set fires?
ما هو رهانك؟ ما هو رهانك؟ ما هو رهانك؟ ما هو رهانك؟
Hey, somebody made it through.
مولاي بالتأكيد.
That'll do nicely, thank you.
أعيش في خدمتك. نقف على استعداد.
نحن مستعدون. نحن على استعداد. بالتأكيد. هيا.
You guys get over there then.
الشوحي هذا عطشة.
مولاي يا مولاي.
Now I know that my slaves were being sliced up like Swiss cheese when they were going through there. That's a big part of the problem. But I'm not sure how they caused the fire. Was it because they destroyed a building, or did he just get close enough to it? I won't claim to know. I will, however, claim that it's game, set, and match for the enemy lord. It's really sad how weak stone slingers are, though. Right, get over there. Show them the power of our Arabian ways. Alright, Archer beats Stone Slinger. How sad. Ah, the sound of burning bakers brings me right back to a place. Oh, do they? Oh, they do have archer crossbowmen even. That could be a problem for me. They are targeting my assassins, unfortunately.
نقف على استعداد.
هدفنا
Get up there aggressively.
نحن على استعداد.
مولاي.
Oh, that may not work. They're getting swatted like flies there. Seeing them drop down is quite amusing, though.
بسهولة.
Go, 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 go!
مهمة سهلة.
Oh, they did not do that. Right, that's a problem.
يا مولاي.
That's a problem I might not be able to deal with.
أعيش في خدمتكم. أمرك هذا سهل جدا. نحيي. ليهجم المبارزون. اخترقوهم.
We'll see if we can sustain the crossbow fire for enough time to get in.
مولاي. حديد. أمرك يا مولاي.
Not a lot of us left. We gotta go.
أعيش في خدمتكم.
I mean, we really gotta go.
أمرك.
There we go. The rush. The rush never fails. Okay, to say that there's really a castle left is a bit of an overstatement, but it is ours. Right, I made mistake after mistake there, but we still came out on top, which is the only criteria. Imagine being ordered to whack away at a stone gatehouse, says Taciturn. Well, I did order, and they did obey.
Saladin makes his move on Jerusalem, and the Europeans' main force comes to meet him. Believing they can replenish their supplies later, the Europeans pass through the desert hills without water.
Saracen forces have the Europeans encampment trapped on a hill with no water. Although we are outnumbered, the enemy is demoralized, so this will be an evenly matched battle. Many of their religious and military leaders are in the camp, so a victory here would be a devastating blow for them.
Oh, I intend to. Right, we have the fire thrower at long last. I don't know much about this guy, but it's time to figure him out. Good lord, no kidding about being outnumbered. We got like no forces here. And they've set up a... Oh, this is kind of cool. They have bad things there, which increase productivity at the cost of popularity, but also at the cost of enemy troop efficiency. I don't know if it affects attack or defense or health or whatever, but they are 25% worse than we are. So I gotta think how to do this. Our goal is to kill the enemy lord. We don't have to kill everybody, but he is pretty well surrounded. Numbers wise, there are a sizable number of them. Any weak points of entry? There's a very melee heavy route if we take the backside. They have pikemen there as well. Great defensive units. What do we even have? I got the sniffles, it seems. Right, horse archers. Some Arabian swordsmen. The fire throwers. And some pebble throwers. Yeah, I too miss the after-battle dialogue, Lincoln Trends. It's kind of sad without it, isn't it? Right, my concern is that they have some elevated crossbowmen which will shoot to ribbons anything I throw at an offensive here. So I think it is actually better for us to take the side here where I can see a few archers, a few crossbowmen. But what I do see is that all of these guys are packed together in foliage, so it might be well worth my time bringing over some horseback archers to fire the priority targets and then have my fire throwers destroy their food production. And that fire could well spread very nicely. Same could be said for an attack over here, methinks. We'd even have the elevation advantage here, wouldn't we? I wonder if the fire throwers would be attacked. There's not a time limit here for me, so we'll take to this side first. I don't think they're doing a sortie. I mean, if I didn't have water, I wouldn't be ordering a sortie. I'd be getting out of there and going to somewhere with water. Does the AI make new units? In these kinds of situations, I've never seen the AI make extra units in a Stronghold game. Go there. If you order multiple units at the same time, they move at the speed of the slowest, so that should be okay. We shall have them march up there. That should be out of range of the archers, because again, they're not in a great position. And I plan to just probe with my horseback archers whilst the fire throwers throw fire, and then immediately order a fighting retreat. Look, Jake, they have water. They're dunking a witch in it. Oh, Criven's that they do. Imagine that, the only water of the city, and you're using it to dunk witches. Such a display of piety. Is there even AI in sieges? Sometimes... oh Christ, hold on. I saw him get up, so he is thinking. Sometimes...
سنذهب.
Sorry, I'm trying to think and speak, and it doesn't often come together as well as I want it to. Sometimes the AI orders sorties in these kinds of defenses. Sometimes.
أو أمركم. لنذهب.
Would it kill you to move a bit faster over there, so I can set some fire? Can they even set that fire? This is meant to be my glorious plan. And they're busy not... Oh god, they have limited range. Holy moly, that's nothing. On the plus side, my horseback archers are doing a great job on their own. But the whole idea
مستحيل.
was to get you over here and get you setting that fire. I hope that's not the sound of people dying I'm hearing. Well, not my people at least. This range is pathetic.
معاليكم.
And a little worrying because that was my whole strategy.
على استعداد يا سموكم.
Gotta be careful not to accidentally hit disband. I mean, they can throw fire, but that range is almost non-existent.
مستحيل.
I mean, they can throw fire like that, but it's not really taking now, is it? No, I think they need to hit one of these buildings. Huh. Well, they seem to be burning their own feet there, which is probably not good for me. Maybe you should stop that and move away from it. Okay, well that plan was a failure.
سنتظركم.
Didn't really take, did it? I wonder if I send my horseback archers over here, maybe they can kill the crossbowmen, and that will allow you free reign to get over there, since we did take out a lot of the archers here. Flamethrowers are really meant for walls, as are slingers. The game's really not putting the units to the best use in these campaigns. Well, no, it's making you come up with unorthodox solutions, which is kind of good. I wonder if I can shoot you from here. Would be nice. Crossbowmen do a miserable range. We, however, can maybe shoot you.
الشهاب تحلق.
That's handy. It's nice not being on a time limit here. This is why when I had a mod challenge for Stronghold, I insisted on a real-time time limit. Because otherwise you can take it slow, just smack people with arrows from afar like this. Because what I can do, this guy's a bit of a threat and I want him dead, so we can take all these inaccurate shots and level him. Meanwhile, knights and merchant viewers are lamenting over the lack of real army logistics happening here. Good heavens, I know horseback archery is a difficult skill, but there we go, that was blind man hitting his target.
نحن أبطال.
Right, get over there, take out anyone who can hit you, and then I can get my fire throwers in on the case. Oh, the winding up of a crossbow, that's when you know you got some bad times coming. Now, my horseback archers are almost certainly taking out the high priority targets of the crossbowmen,
لا من أسرع.
but there are quite a few of them which have range on us.
سننتصر. اركب مثل الريح.
There we go, he's down at least.
واضح. اقتلهم جميعا.
Not satisfied though, they're clearly still able to hit us from there, and I want them down.
الشهاب تحلق.
There, that'll be the last one to worry about, then we get in and start spreading some fire. Shouldn't you send in some plebs down south to tank some? No, I'm confident in these.
الحصان سريع.
I only lost a couple.
مولاي.
Right, now I want to see just how well these fire throwers work. First time using them, so it's exciting in itself.
بأمرك. سموكم.
You can do it eventually, lads.
نحن أبطال.
You know what, forget missing that much, just choose your own targets. I'm not going to be that fussy. As long as you're killing,
الاستعداد يا سمو.
you're not doing wrong.
نمشي بتأنن.
Nice thing is that you can do the an attacking retreat with these fellows.
سنذهب. لنذهب.
Alright, set it aflame now.
نمشي بتأنن.
So that should spread. I don't know if it's going to spread along the foliage though. Would be great for me if it did.
سنذهب.
Doesn't look like that's going to happen though. No, it doesn't look like it's taking more than that.
لنذهب.
You think you could hit that? Yes, I do see the swordsman on his way.
نخدمك. نمشي بتأنن.
He's too slow for me to worry about. That fire did not reach its destination, sadly.
خيولنا جاهزة.
Jake, shoot the foliage. It would have spread to the foliage if it was a target, I think, but I can't be too sure. I think I'll take another stab at just shooting the foliage, see if it does spread up there, because if it does, that would be a big win. Oh, cool, they actually aggress on you as well.
الحصان سريع. أو أمركم.
That's quite brutal. Alright, you know what? Let's celebrate that by actually moving you up there and then targeting the foliage.
سموكم. سننتصر.
Enough lucky shots will bring down the target.
ننتظر. لا من أسرع.
Fire is non-committal on its target, it'll take anybody down. That can be a concern.
مولاي. نمشي بتأنن.
It's way too easy to hit the disband button.
سنذهب.
Alright, that couldn't be much more in the foliage.
لنذهب.
Will it spread?
نحن خيولنا جاهزة.
I'm getting a resounding no on that, which is a bit sad. Then again, we're also killing tons of them without them really being able to do much against us, so that's a pro for us. It's kind of a shame because I can just kill them all by shooting them with archers from here, or horseback archers from here. Although it'll be a slow and painful death for them.
الحصان سريع.
Well, that being the case,
نعم. يا لها من مشية.
مولاي.
it's really a lucky shot if it takes hundreds of arrows. Well, one of them would be lucky.
هدفنا واضح. على استعداد يا سموكم.
Yeah, man, fire thrower's range is a real bummer. You want one of him in a tower, but his armor seems to be pretty much non-existent.
سموكم. نخدمك. نحن خيولنا جاهزة. اقتلهم جميعا. الحصان سريع.
Yeah, our units are just so bad. Then again, you know, that fire thrower against those slow-moving targets, pretty impressive. Just fire throwers are incredibly vulnerable to enemy fire, which is to say arrows, not kindling wood and tinder.
سنقوم بذلك. نحن ذاهبون. حالا. نمشي بتأنن. حالا.
أمرك يا مولاي. هذا الدرع ثقيل. هذا الدرع ثقيل.
There we go. You get over there, you'll be the defensive line, and I'm going to march on in here. And I'm hopefully going to put my fire to use. If I get my fire people to launch fire at these guys, they'll be so slow moving that they will get toasted as they stand. Meanwhile, these guys just enjoy a rain of infinite arrows. I worry though, don't you have some ranged units left? No, that's a Fletcher, not a ranged unit. Maybe they don't have any ranged units. No, I spy with my little eye crossbowman. Crossbowman needs to die before I'm confident in moving out further. Him right there. He could, with a little bit of time, take out our firemen. These guys are just so dehydrated they couldn't even think to move from their post. Right, take that guy down, please. He's the real threat. Leather armor on crossbowmen actually makes them fairly resistant to regular arrows, but not resistant enough, evidently. Get the fire throwers over here. They will hopefully make mincemeat of the approaching knights. I actually destroyed a building purely with arrows. Can be done. Arrows do damage to buildings. You know what, you guys, hold your ground there. I don't want you guys getting involved in the fire. As for you guys, send the fire. Very nice.
سنذهب لنذهب نمشي بتأنن سنذهب لنذهب نمشي بتأنن سنذهب لنذهب
نقف على استعداد.
نمشي بتأنن.
And maybe I'm just not seeing the merits of the flamethrowers in this one. Using them as offensive units seems quite difficult, but it seems possible.
مولاي مستحيل.
نحن أبطال. الفرس تعدو. على استعداد يا سموكم.
I'm missing some people though. It's my pebble throwers. Get you over there. Oh no, these Crusaders are not seeing home again. The lucky ones will die here today. The rest are going to be sold into the most outlandish of Arabian slavery. There's not a lot of reason for me to do anything other than just take this one easy.
نقف على استعداد. أمرك يا مولاي.
سنقوم بذلك.
أمرك.
But I want to put my swords to the test, so attack them we shall. Pikemen can be a real difficulty at times. Now, how close can I get with my flamethrowers before they start thinking that they want to actually move? Pebble throwers, you get closer as well. If I could set fire to that thing, there'd be some real damage going on. Okay, right, they're moving out on us. Throw some fire at them, see how they like that. Oh, no. We get away from that. Oh dear. They're gonna wish they used that water for something other than dunking witches real soon.
أمرك يا مولاي. إلى الأمام.
That's a strange way of doing it. How were you meant to know that was there? Yeah, there we go. Foliage will burn, evidently, when it's seeped in so much pitch. Okay, I could probably just storm in and kill the Lord, but it would really suck to smudge the finish here. So, let's take note of where the rest of the ranged units are. There's a crossbowman there. And there are still some crossbowmen on the walls. Let's probe. That crossbowman's gotta go. There we go, he didn't stand a chance. These other guys will go down nice and easily. Hopefully.
للشجاعة.
سموكم لا من أسرع. اركب مثل الريح. سنقوم بذلك. هل أنت مجنون؟ بدون مشكلة.
Maybe it was one of the hints. The hints would probably tell you where the pitch was. So if you were struggling with this one, you'd unlock a hint to tell you, oh, light up the pitch here.
أمرك يا مولاي.
And they won't stand a chance. Oh, that makes an almost clean path to the Lord. Say almost, 'cause it's not completely clean, and this is not a huge amount of aggressive units. But should be enough to win with.
نحن أبطال. الفرس تعدو. لا من أسرع.
نحييك على استعداد. للمجد.
حالا. نحن ذاهبون.
No, no, no. No harem for you just yet.
مولاي.
خيولنا جاهزة. اركب مثل الريح. هدفنا واضح. الفرس تعدو. اقتلهم جميعا.
Oh snap! Didn't notice that now, did we? Let me take a step back. Don't want this undone at the finish line there. They are sending a few knights out our way. That was a poor probing by me. Maybe the best way forward is to set the next bunch of pitch around here. Or to not be a coward and just go for him. You know what? I believe. I believe. You guys are going to go there and just tank a few hits. You guys are going to go there and tank a lot of hits. And you are going to kill the Lord. If this backfires, it's back to the start of the campaign. But hey, well, not the campaign, but the level. But who's going to object to a bit more fiery love? Come on, Arabians, you're meant to be faster.
إلى الأمام. فهذا سهل جدا. للشجاعة. للمجد.
Oh boy, right, they are coming in number. I take it all back. Mistakes were made.
إلى الأمام.
They are pretty good at playing defensively there. Or I'm just really bad at doing aggressive.
مولاي يا مولاي.
Right, screw it, kill them all.
أعيش في خدمتكم.
Oh god, I got almost no Arab swordsmen left now.
للشجاعة.
This was a sizable mistake. They were meant to have no morale.
حالا نمشي بتأنٍ.
Right, you know what? It's time for them to burn for what they've done.
للمجد. إلى الأمام.
أو أمركم.
Time for them all to burn.
سنذهب. لنذهب.
Not being aggressive enough, Jake. You could have pushed for the win before. I don't doubt that.
نمشي بتأنٍ. سنذهب.
There. Eat that, crusading scum.
نمشي بتأنٍ. سنذهب. لنذهب. نمشي بتأنٍ. سنذهب. لنذهب. نمشي بتأنٍ.
Oh, it's going to be pretty hard to kill the Lord like this. Very hard, even. I got nothing to kill him with.
مولاي. سنذهب. لنذهب. نمشي بتأنٍ.
I lost way too many of my swordsmen. Got cocky. Not that that ever happened, right?
سنذهب. لنذهب. نمشي بتأنٍ. سنذهب. لنذهب. نمشي بتأنٍ. مستحيل. سنذهب. على استعداد يا سموكم. نخدمك. لنذهب. نمشي بتأنٍ.
Ching's that guy's holding on tenaciously. There we go, he's finally down. Right, I have very little to deal with you. I don't think you have any range. No, you do have ranged units over there. Probably just close enough to cause me some harm.
سنقوم بذلك.
If I go over here, can I pelt with impunity or not?
هل أنت مجنون؟
Nice to hear him still burning.
مستحيل.
Oh, he'll die eventually.
أو أمركم. نمشي بتأنٍ.
You folks, however,
سنذهب.
I think I have a new job for you. I think there are a few things unburnt around here.
بالتأكيد. بدون مشكلة.
There we go, gotta add the stones to things we fling to this guy.
لنذهب. معاليكم.
There we go, that should take.
نمشي بتأنٍ.
There we go, that'll spread around here. Maybe, just maybe, there's more pitch to burn these guys up with.
نقف على
على
استعداد.
استعداد يا سموك.
Oh, snap! We were under attack! Right, I missed that. I missed this guy here.
خيولنا جاهزة.
God, I got nothing to kill the Lord with anymore.
نخدمك.
مولاي. للشجاعة.
حالا. سنذهب. لنذهب. نمشي بتأنٍ. سنذهب.
That said, their place is looking a bit crispy these days.
مولاي.
Hope that fire doesn't spread to you and kill you as well. That would work against me a bit.
أو أمركم. لنذهب. نمشي بتأنٍ. سنذهب.
أعيش في خدمتكم.
Right, just kill that guy. Kill him good and proper.
للمجد.
مولاي.
And let's have that fire spread. Most certainly not the way to do it. I should have gotten in with this fire a whole lot earlier. But I got cocky. Look, even the pit of water is burning up. And is that guy... No, he's somehow holier than fire. Lords are immune to fire. But it leaves me wondering if I can actually throw fire at him from where I am. Once all the buildings are gone, the fire will sizzle away and then I'll see what I can work with. I don't want to send anyone in case any of that lingering fire takes out any of my units. Come on, surely mission accomplished, right? What more is the game gonna ask of me here? Surely one lord's not gonna do it all in. Oh, that lord is eating arrows at an agonizingly slow rate here. Right. I might be able to pull out a win if I can attack you with fire slingers from about here without you countering, and I don't know if that archer can counter, or can reach us rather. So I shall probe with you and see what happens. Not through the fire, please. Oh no, there is an archer there that can fire. Can I shoot the archer from here though? Whew. Alright. You can agonizingly slowly die, then can you, and then I can go and take out the Lord, of course. But I might as well do something to the Lord while I'm here. You know, it took a long time with like 20 horse archers, now I have 1.
أمرك إلى الأمام.
Uh-oh. Oh, right. Having my fire people here is not a good idea.
نحييك. للشجاعة.
You feel like dying anytime soon? Why aren't the enemies attacking? Well, they're stuck in a wall, for one. Otherwise, except for select sorties, enemies don't usually attack in sieges like this. This is sad. This guy is sad. It's very rare that one of the arrows actually hits that guy, and when it does miserable damage. I think if I still had my, say, 14 swordsmen, I could have charged in the Lord now. But nope, I let them all die. Yeah, the Lord's dancing around. Lords have tremendous amounts of health to prevent you from just taking them out with stray shots. Maybe I should just accept my defeat here. This is going to take forever.
نقف على استعداد.
Yeah, I was thinking about having my fire people here, which may or may not defend them from the archer shots. But as we see, it's more of a maybe not. Yeah, it wasn't happening.
أمرك.
See, the Lord can handle it. Is this where I find out that I had other units that I didn't know about? Nope, we eat that defeat. Alright, well, had to fail eventually. Let's try again. I think I had a pretty solid strategy. I just smudged it all at the finish. Although my set fire to everything strategy was pretty good. You know what, why go through the same thing again? Let's try it from a different angle. Let's try it from here. They have regular archers. Weren't there some crossbowmen around here? There's one there at least. This time, however, I think they do have the elevation on their side rather than me having it on mine. But I should still be able to run around and shoot their bowmen quite well, and then I will set a lot of fire here and take out their melee units. God, the pebble throwers are so useless on an aggressive campaign. Alright, let's go for it. Horseback archers are super broken because if you micro them, they can dodge incoming fire relatively easily. Yes, but they were even more broken in Stronghold 2 because you could pair them up with moving shields, which would protect them from all incoming fire until they broke down. But you could loop them on top of each other constantly, so you just have this endless tile of shields protecting horseback archers. There we go, pretty good. Don't think I even lost anybody there. And their mace men are on their way, but those mace men won't last long at all. May Allah guide my arrow here, it will meet its target. There we go, take out that guy, he's a priority target. I don't think I'm being attacked by anything here, so we have pretty free run of what we attack here. This might even be a better place to attack from. Pikemen can handle so many arrows, but we have so many more. Okay, we're not being attacked by any kind of counterattack, which is good, so I shall leave them to their own devices and then bring in Fireman Sam. Who in their right mind played any 3D strongholds without being held at gunpoint? Well, it was a punishment game, and I always try to honor my punishment games. In spirit, if not in word. I'm gonna bring on just 2. If I mess something up, I don't want to lose all of my twisted fire starters. I wonder if they can be told to target a building. Well, they can just be told to target a general area. But it looks like the foliage is packed with pitch, so it's a good way to remember it. Slow it down so we can enjoy this. It's there to be enjoyed. Oh, that took. Oh, that took. Crusader Crisps 3, here we go. Piously just taking it. That did lighten the load a bit, but it didn't kill them all. I wonder if I can get my firemen up here and into there with impunity. There's a crossbowman there that's probably going to disagree greatly with my plans, so let's take him from the backside. Yeah, moving and attacking is so powerful.
اركب مثل الريح.
Feels good to have it on your side.
الفرس تعدو.
Right, there's that crossbowman that I worry about the most. He shouldn't last too long.
اقتلهم جميعا.
Oh yeah, there we go. There we go, and then some.
الفرس تعدو. لا من أسرع.
That should
اركب مثل الريح.
give you what you need to get up here.
نحن أبطال. الفرس
And I'll keep you around so you can continue to attack.
حالا لنذهب.
Oh, right. They didn't like that. They do want to counter. Might be better to have them attack from here then, because getting in here without being counterattacked is probably a bit difficult. Then again, these guys are going to have to die eventually.
بأمركم الشهاب تحلق. ننتظر. نحن أبطال.
Yeah, I think I will take it from that side instead.
خيولنا جاهزة. لا من أسرع. الحصان سريع.
Oh boy. What's that clunky noise? I think someone deposited maybe some iron. Right, not too worried about pikemen and the like, just take down those archers and crossbowmen.
الفرس تعدو. هدفنا واضح. لا من أسرع. اركب مثل الريح. الفرس تعدو. لا من أسرع. اركب مثل
Oh, I did not notice that knight there.
لا من أسرع.
Now I do.
الريح. الفرس تعدو.
Ooh, that could be a problem.
لا من أسرع. اركب مثل الريح. أو أمركم سنذهب. سننتظركم.
Jengs, was he just prowling around up there? On the plus side, his horse will soon die.
خيولنا جاهزة. لا من أسرع. اركب مثل الريح.
And then he'll be as slow as any other knight. There we go. Huh? Oh, okay.
الحصان سريع.
I guess it wasn't until Stronghold 2 where they separated the knight from the horse.
بأمره. ننتظر. نحن خيولنا جاهزة. لا من أسرع.
Right, still, we took out all the targets I was looking for here, assuming that nobody sorties us.
اقتلهم
And you
جميعا.
guys might well sortie us.
الشهاب تحلق. سننتصر.
Then we should be good for setting the fire.
معاليكم.
I'll thin out these and then I should be able to get inside.
الحصان سريع. لنذهب. نمشي بتأنن.
Alright.
على استعداد يا سموه. سنذهب.
Come on, something's gotta take.
لنذهب. نمشي بتأنن.
There we go. Crispy Crusaders once again. This seems so slow and tedious to me. Does it feel fun to play? I mean, I'm enjoying it, but I don't disagree that it feels a whole lot slower than playing Stronghold 1. But I think that's because all of these missions are just attack, attack, attack. I'm not building up my base, which is a vital component of Stronghold in my eyes. It doesn't help they give you crummy units for this. Right, was that all the pitch or not? I can't remember. I think as long as I'm not greedy, I should be able to take this one down in no problem. Since they're not sortying,
أمرك يا مولاي.
I should just bring you folks in.
هذا الدرع ثقيل.
and keep my flamethrowers way back
مستحيل.
so that they don't accidentally set fire to my own units. Or maybe, just maybe, no, right, they might provoke the enemy, which would be bad for me. Jake's playing it on a slower... I was playing it at speed 90. It doesn't go higher than that. Right, they still have a lot of archers around here, so I can't forget that when I eventually charge on in.
معاليكم.
Hey, you know what? Let's actually take this down then.
على استعداد يا سموكم.
Not like that, please.
سنذهب. نخدمك. لنذهب. نمشي بتأنن.
Yeah, that's more like it.
سنذهب.
أعيش في خدمتكم.
Jinx, they really brought in loads of knights for this. And the fact that we only have the horseback archers means taking them down takes quite a while, but once this line of them's gone, I imagine I can run in, set some fires, and run out. I think hit and run with the fire guys isn't a terrible idea. The problem is when the knights
أمرك.
come and attack us, I suddenly need to run around with my horseback archer because I do not want to engage on melee. There's no real win condition for me on that one, I just get weaker.
إلى الأمام.
Because I need my 17 guys to go in and kill the Lord. Projectiles will not cut it.
للمجد.
سنقوم بذلك.
Oh,
سموكم.
just as I say that, they decide to actually come in with an attack. Slow it down there, please. It's not a lot of them, but I need them to die before they come and hit us.
نحن أبطال. هدفنا واضح.
There we go. Whew. Dangerously close on that one.
حالا. لنذهب. نمشي بتأنن. سنذهب. لنذهب.
I know, please don't step in your own fires there.
بالتأكيد. نحن ذاهبون. مولاي.
Alright, let's see how this does with some added flame.
سنذهب. لنذهب. نمشي بتأنن. سنذهب. لنذهب. نمشي بتأنن.
That range is so low.
سنذهب. لنذهب.
But the fire, when it works really well.
سنذهب.
So I think I will do that. I'll probe them with the fire, bring them out,
سنذهب. لنذهب.
and then they can eat the arrows in concentration here.
نمشي بتأنن. معاليكم.
Hey, that's alright. If I tell them to simply attack in a place, they'll set up the fire preemptively for the knights to walk through.
سنذهب. لنذهب.
Which is a bit better than just firing it at their feet, which they swiftly run away from. Like what's happening right now.
نمشي بتأنن. سنذهب. لنذهب. نمشي بتأنن. على استعداد يا سموكم. سنذهب. لنذهب. نمشي بتأنن. سنذهب.
There we go. This is a bit of a disappointing mission.
لنذهب.
Alright, let's burn some more stuff down. That'll make myself feel better.
حالا. نمشي بتأنن. أو أمركم. سنذهب. مولاي.
You burn that down so we don't keep having people moving towards it.
معاليكم.
You guys burn this. No,
نمشي بتأنن. على استعداد يا سموكم.
that did not work out at all. And now I have a big problem coming my way.
نمشي بتأنن. نخدمك. سنذهب. حالا. لنذهب. أو أمركم. نمشي بتأنن. مولاي معاليكم.
نقف على استعداد.
خيولنا جاهزة. على استعداد يا سموكم. نخدمك. سنذهب. لنذهب. نمشي بتأني. الحصان سريع. بأمركم.
There we go. I lost a horseback archer there.
الفرس تعدو.
Hopefully I don't lose too much else.
نحن أبطال.
Just noticed this guy. I want him brought down as well.
خيولنا جاهزة. لا من
There's a few of them worth making the rounds on, actually.
الفرس تعدو.
It's fine by me. Make your way around, kill the crossbowman.
مثل الريح. الفرس تعدو. اقتلهم جميعا.
Come on, you can
لا من أسرع.
make the shot.
شهاب تحلق.
There we go.
الريح. سننتصر. هدفنا واضح. الفرس تعدو. لا من أسرع.
It's a pretty dangerous one to take my horses on. We lose a few of them, and I'm taking out targets that aren't necessarily the best ones to take out right now.
اركب مثل الريح.
But the very existence of crossbowmen bothers me.
الفرس تعدو. أمامكم.
Alright, still got 6 fire throwers. I'm going to continue to set more fires around here. Hopefully they spread around here and take care of more of their crusaders. But that guy might have more range than I want him to have.
لنذهب. مولاي معاليكم. على استعداد يا سموكم. نمشي بتأنٍ.
Come on, there's more fire that you could be doing.
سنذهب. لنذهب.
That's the spirit.
نمشي بتأنٍ. سنذهب. لنذهب. نمشي بتأنٍ. سنذهب. لنذهب.
Yeah, we get to have this again, and I'm fine with that.
نخدمك.
Wonder if it'll jump to here. Seems like a bit of a distance, but maybe, just maybe. I can't send in my fire guys any closer, or else those crossbowmen will almost certainly take them down.
حالا لنذهب. الحصان سريع.
So that does mean I sadly need to bring you guys in to take care of the crossbowmen.
لا من أسرع. اقتلهم جميعا.
There we go. The time this takes with 21 people with bows. Compare that to just the one guy I had chipping away.
سموكم.
Getting it done though, and everything is burning down slowly but surely. Excellent. This is at max speed as well. Come on, a few more arrows. Whew. Look at this pro micro, and Jake says he doesn't like RTS games. That's a big reason why I don't like them. This is not my ideal Stronghold map here. Far from it. I mean, it's a nice touch that we get to burn the place down as much as we are, but... Come on, make it rain. There we go.
خيولنا جاهزة. هدفنا واضح.
If this one was on a time limit, what a different story it would be. It would be outrageously difficult. Okay, with N down, there's not a whole lot of crossbowmen left. Enough that I'd be confident rushing the Lord. And I'm a little tempted to rush the Lord at this point, but there are a lot of these guys that will counter me. So I think I'd rather bait them out and kill them first. Largely with fire.
الحصان سريع. اقتلهم جميعا.
There we go, those occasional hits will bring him down. And then, yeah, once these guys are out of the picture, I will be more than happy to rush the Lord. He'll only have a few crossbowmen that can counter me. There we go. Just as God intended. Alright, no, I'm not here to take out the Lord that way, although that's kind of cute. You folks are here to take out these guys. And you are here as a dangerous line of defense that I don't actually want to use. I lost more of you guys than I thought. And whoa now! Who said you guys could move like that? 'Twas not I.
مولاي معاليكم سنذهب على استعداد يا سموكم لنذهب نخدمك نمشي بتأنن
There we go. That should deal quite a lot of damage to them.
لنذهب حالا.
Oh, and then some. Yeah, there's almost nothing left of these guys, so should be an easy one to finish off. Excellent. I think I'll show them my gratitude by burning down more of their buildings. Jake's 6 Arabian swordsmen kill the Lord. Great, but I don't want to have to redo this, so I will burn them down a touch more. I mean, I could just charge in, really.
لنذهب أو أمركم نمشي بتأنن.
Come on, friend.
سنذهب لنذهب مولاي نمشي بتأنن.
He didn't burn so good. I really do wonder if you could set fire to the Lord when he's still in his keep, though, but I wouldn't be able to puzzle that one out unless I had none of these archers left. But part of me wants to know. So... I'll get as close as I can, but still have range on the archers. And be out of their range, of course. He has a bit of range on us, but it shouldn't be a big deal. There we go, down he goes. Jings, our guys are failing miserably at bringing that archer down. Go on. There we go. Okay, well with that, no reasonable threat remains, so let's see if we can burn this guy down to the ground. Best strategy is to keep horse archers moving. I know that, but I also didn't really want to.
على استعداد يا سمو.
Right, can you hit the Lord?
سنذهب.
Okay, so fire doesn't catch over here. Interesting.
لنذهب.
So you're fireproof if you're up in a keep, are you?
سنقوم بذلك بدون مشكلة. حالا نمشي بتأنٍ.
Alright, let's just take him down. We've been on this mission long enough. The Lord's absolutely unscathed right now. It's about to change though. Watch that health melt. Whew. Yeah, they weren't kidding about being outnumbered on that one. If the enemy had just sorted us, we would have been dead meat.
Having decimated the Europeans' main force and capturing or killing many of their figureheads, Saladin arrives at Jerusalem. He pauses, taking time to plan the siege.
This is the final assault. Jerusalem's best defense are its immense city walls, the weakest point being the northeast section. Once the walls have been broken down, the Europeans are likely to surrender.
Right, the implication there being that we have access to a fire... Yes,
assault.
I heard you the last time. We have access to fire thingamajiggers, and it's not just breaching the walls, we do have to kill everybody. I thought Jerusalem was a wee bit bigger than that. I wonder if they'll sortie with them. What do we have? Oh man, they don't give you a lot of units. Maybe things are getting a bit harder. Still, that's a lot to deal with.
المنجنيق مستعد. المنجنيق مستعد. المنجنيق مستعد.
So 4 fire ballista.
المنجنيق مستعد.
No, more than 4. I got some over here.
المنجنيق مستعد.
Our tools are ready.
الإشراف على الآلة.
Impressive bilinguals. Recht.
أمرك يا مولاي.
I'll get you all over here and see how your range is. Very few horseback archers.
أعيش في خدمتك.
Very few Arabian Knights.
نزحف.
A few regular archers. Quite a few assassins.
مولاي. سنذهب.
Just want to arrange my units here so I know what's... Whoa, okay, so they are attacking.
نحتاج الرجال يا مولاي.
Stop and get them killed. If we can even do that.
استعداد يا سموكم. حالا لنذهب.
نقف على استعداد.
Oh boy, yeah, they like to sortie. They like to boogie.
مولاي يا مولاي. للمجد.
Right, I gotta deal with this first.
إلى الأمام. أؤمرنا. أعيش في خدمتكم.
Siege equipment finding its real use here. Okay. What are you guys up to? I want you to take to the sword there. Alright. Oh, they got more coming. They got a lot more.
أعيش في خدمتكم. الخروج من الآلة.
Oh shoot, no.
نحتاج الرجال يا
Set
مولاي.
us a task.
الإشراف على الآلة.
نحن في خدمتك.
One of them ain't functional.
How can we help?
الإشراف على الآلة. نحييك.
God, there are so many sorting. This is not what I was expecting. Why don't you like controlled groups, Jake? I don't have an answer to that.
نقف على استعداد.
I have never really made a habit of using them,
مولاي
so it doesn't feel right to me.
أمرك يا مولاي. أعيش في خدمتكم. للشجاعة.
Boy, at least once we take care of all the sorties, it should be an easy one for us, but
للمجد.
I'm running low on these guys.
المنجنيق مستعد. أمرك.
I don't want these guys wasted in this initial fight, though.
نقف على استعداد. مولاي. إلى الأمام.
Alright, well, we are thinning out their numbers, slowly but surely, but our swordsmen are what are also being thinned out, which is nay good for us.
نحن أبطال. جاهزة.
You guys are doing okay. Right, let's bring these guys a little closer
المنجنيق مستعد.
and maybe pack them a little tighter together so they're easier to defend. Is he coming out with another sortie? I don't know. I'm going to speed things up and see, because if he wants to come to me, that does make things a touch easier for me. If he does not, however, then I have something for him. I'm going to use my good range on these, which should be able to shoot you down. I don't know if that'll trigger you to attack, though. So the range is roughly that. So if I bring you here, you should be able to shoot that.
المنجنيق مستعد.
Oh, well, no, they are coming for more.
المنجنيق مستعد.
Enough. Shoot.
أمرك يا مولاي. للشجاعة.
Lulling me into a false sense of security with his no attacks. Well, Pope, you will run out of money eventually.
أمرك. للمجد.
Right, one of you guys almost bought it, and that's bad because you guys have a lot of the health.
المنجنيق مستعد.
Get over there.
نحييك.
You keep them well defended.
المنجنيق مستعد.
I feel bad killing all these horses, that's for sure, but needs must. Okay. It's a little close to the fire. Stay a bit away. Who are the fire throwers? You guys. Back you go.
أعيش يا مولاكم. الحصان يسلم. أمرك.
Still got all my fire siege weapons at least. Okay, they're finally all bleeding dead. How foolish of them. Now, can I shoot you safely from a distance or not? What am I even looking at? Crossbowmen in a very high tower, two archers, two crossbowmen, lots of archers, lots more archers. Over here is a killing zone, not in my favor either.
نحن أبطال.
I could run back and forth and shoot you guys to death with these, but I want to know,
المنجنيق مستعد.
can I attack you without being
المنجنيق
counterattacked?
مستعد.
Keep a close eye on these, see if they react to me at all. That's a yes. But
We'll try our best.
try harder than that. Oh, I think I accidentally missed. But a very familiar sound is playing right now. There we go. Let's try and shoot over the wall then, and let's not hit the disband button. That's such a trap, especially when you can't see your mouse. Come on, fire a little higher than that. Now we're talking. Now this is Stronghold. Oh, they have water boys. Isn't that cute?
الآلة مستعدة.
Only one of you appears to be able to hit from there.
الآلة مستعدة.
There we go. Is one of those? Are one of those going to catch? Yes, they are. I'm not sure if this really does me much of an advantage, but it does feel good. Oh, right, no, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. I actually want you guys to move over and kill these guys as well. Oh, some troops wanted to come and help out. No, we have good range. We're comparable to these guys, so I'm going to try and take down all of their units over here. Get up with my assassins so I can take this, and then I ride in. Riding in when these guys are alive is still a pain. How best to kill them, I wonder. Might even just still be with you. Oh, bring him down. Chings, that's a brutality. As soon as they open fire, I should be able to open fire back at them. And that is most of my range problems gone. There are still those guys. Don't know how their range will compare to ours. We'll soon find out, I suppose. Oh boy! I accidentally burnt down Jerusalem today. Can't see your mouse. How bad was the setup for the game? Right, so I couldn't run it windowed because there was no way to capture the game. I think it's some old DirectX issue. I mean, I could run it in a window, but I wouldn't be able to stream it because the OBS wasn't picking up anything, even if I did. Whoa, shoot! Getting cocky. Too cocky to live. Bring him down. I should have noted that there were macemen there. I just thought if they were going to throw them at me, they would have thrown them at me by now. Right, well, keeping you a little closer now. Same with you. Maybe not you. I'm going to need a mix of assassins and you to bring down the Lord. Might be a little tricky to kill you, but we will indeed try our best. Those crossbow bolts should do a whole lot more damage, but then there was one.
المنجنيق مستعد.
There, down you go. Right, they have no more units able to attack us from up high. So the obvious thing for us to do is to seize control of this, bring my ranged units, maybe not the fire throwers, but my Arabian archers up here, pepper away at them. God, it's not like they have much of anything left, and then we take the Lord with assassins and our very few swordsmen.
المنجنيق مستعد.
I'm still going to have you over there, because it's going to make me feel good.
خيولنا جاهزة. سوف تتم.
ما هو رهانك؟
Maces are the first indication as to archer spam maybe not being the way to win the game. Oh yeah, maces, thanks to leather armor, hard counter them very well, and they're fast, which is what's so good in my eyes.
المنجنيق مستعد. الآلة مستعدة.
Alright, just keep firing at them. I don't know if any of that's going to actually make contact.
المنجنيق مستعد.
Oh right, you're probably attacking the building instead of the individuals, right? Do it anyway.
نحن في خدمتك.
Up you go. Actually, this is probably the best place for you to go. They don't. No, they do have a stairway going up there, so they might come and attack us. If they do, run back.
الحصان سريع. الفرس تعدو.
المنجنيق مستعد.
نحن تحت أمرك. سموكم.
Gotta keep a close eye on their mace men. If those mace men run out at me, I need to rethink what I'm doing pretty swiftly. They don't look like they are.
بأمرك.
I'd be happier with this thing not existing, though.
أؤمرنا.
I have a feeling that one bad use of you is going to bring this whole operation down, but we'll do it anyway. That must feel so rotten. Your enemy using your walls against you. Time to tear down the water pots and set the castle alight. I'll certainly be setting it alight.
أؤمرنا.
Oh wow, that's savage. Poor slave. And they try to set up the water boys, but I'll probably be killing those water... Wait. Maybe they put it out fast enough. Ooh, well that's...
مولاي.
Honestly, the whole building is an affront to Allah, so let's bring it down.
ليهجم المبارزون.
Okay, I think I've taken care of the mace men.
نحن مستعدون للتحديد. سيموتون.
Nah, just bring this whole thing down. Oh well, there are some more ranged targets over there that I'll have to beat in order for the game to be won. Or at least this mission to be won. There we go. There, go and bring him down.
نحن على استعداد. ننتظر. لا من أسرع. الشفرة حادة.
Archers probably, the assassins probably not happy that that's the way they're being used. But it is how they're being used. Okay, one last guy around. Can he bring it all back for the Crusaders?
Enemy arm vanquished.
That's a no.
Saladin sits and speaks with the European emissary inside of his tent as the battle rages on outside. Shortly afterwards, the city surrenders unconditionally, but Saladin allows many of the Europeans to buy their freedom. The Europeans filter out of the city in two lines. One line for freedom and the other for slavery.
Badass. Now, there's only one left. Crusader states. Fight your way through the Crusader states, bringing arms to bear on the king's enemies. Learn the basics of Crusader play. Kingdom of Armenia. Sounds like fun, but sounds like fun for future, Jake. My problem is this is feeling really short. This is the last of the missions. Everything else is just oodles of skirmish. And I'm not keen on doing 80 skirmish maps. But we're going to have a list of maybe about 10 of the most interesting ones and play through those. And then try Crusader Extreme, which might put my incredible strategic brilliance to something that looks like a test. But that's for the future. Cheers for joining for this one. We shall plough through it again during next week's streams. So until then, it's a cheers from me and a cheerio. Oh, I didn't count this, did I? Dang, this one went on for longer than expected. Oh well, we'll get to do that next time as well.